I'm out at my local coin shop, and it is time for another gold to silver ratio trade.
Stacking Cat.
Hey there everyone, and welcome to the Stacking Kat channel, where I talk all things silver with a little bit of gold. Please don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell, and if you enjoy what you see, to hit that like button and share this video. Okay, so it was gold to silver ratio trade time. The current GSR is sitting at about 65, or at least it was when I made this deal. Now, I am getting a little bit more into gold while the silver premiums are so high, while these dealers will be buying back silver for a little bit more than they have in the past due to the overall demand. And so I just felt it was a good time to add some more gold to my stack. I'm also trying to get my personal gold to silver ratio just a little bit tighter and just diversify the portfolio a little in that regard. So I went out to my LCS, which is, of course, Castro Valley Coin. I called ahead of time and asked them if they would be willing to do a gold to silver ratio trade. Now, I did do a little bit of cash. I went in there with a little bit over 50 ounces of silver. They said, come on down. We have plenty of gold to choose from. So let's head out to Castro Valley Coin and I'll show you exactly how it went down. Okay, so here I am at Castro Valley Coin. I am going to do this as a voiceover. He had other customers, and I was just shooting this while he was attending to them. And so as you can see, there's a tray of gold, and that is the silver right there that I was trading in. As you can see, it's primarily 90% junk silver. We have quarters, we have halves. We also have some government-issued silver coins. You can see a kookaburra on top. A lot of duplicate coins that I have, so I was willing to part with them for some gold. And here's an American gold eagle. Now, this tray is just a variety of 1 ounce coins that he has, or they're primarily 1 ounce coins. And just to go through and choose or pick what type of deal I wanted to do. As you guys can see right there, that's a 2021 gold buffalo. We have a 2021 Krugerrand. You notice a different color in the Krugerrand. It looks more rose colored for some reason. I know it's the same percentage as the American Gold Eagles, which is 0.9167 in gold content. There are some St. Gaudens. That's the trade I did last time. Now here is a beautiful coin. This was a little too high for me when it came to doing a straight trade. Or even a trade plus cash. It's a 1 Onza 1981 gold Libertad. As you can see, it has some of the edge lettering like all the other Libertads have. I want to keep it though on the flip. I don't want to be touching these coins because I know other people will be coming in to purchase them and look at them and just keep some respect to the coin in that regard. Trying to pick up the edge lettering as best I can through the flip, but you can see it there a little bit. Okay, so here is the trade. So it's a little bit over 50 ounces in silver, of course, because of 90% comes out to an uneven number. It was $50 face of 90%. And is this what I went with? A 1 ounce Canadian gold maple leaf? Possibly, would be a great choice. And I did throw in $500 of cash because I could not cover it. Like I said, the ratio was 65 to 1. Okay, so it is time for the big reveal. And once again, thank you to Castro Valley Coin for accommodating me with this deal. As always, thank you to them for letting me film in there. I know a lot of shops don't like that, but they are very accommodating when it comes to my ability to film. And so what did I get for a little over 50 ounces of silver and 500 in cash? And it was the 1 ounce gold maple. Just a really nice gold coin. Let's get that thing closer. As you guys could see, the maple leaf really comes off nice on these. And so another thing, it is a 2021. So he just got quite a few 2021s in stock. And really, there's nothing special about the 2021 other than it's the current year and that I'm the first owner of it, which is an added bonus when you are buying the newer coins. When you buy, let's say if this was like a 2010 gold Maple Leaf or something, then it was previously owned and who knows how it was treated. So that's one benefit, just buying it brand new. Now, I initially wanted a gold eagle. That was the original plan, a 1 ounce gold eagle. However, the cost was going to be a lot higher. He's paying high premiums in buying US minted coins, both silver and gold right now. And so the price was just a little bit too high. This was far more affordable. It was a little over 1900 that he charged me. Gold was at like 1810, 1815, somewhere in that range when I went out there. So he charged me a pretty good premium on that. And I should say a pretty affordable premium compared to a lot of what the American gold is going for. That Buffalo would have been a really high premium. The Libertad you guys saw in there. Now, although that would have been my choice, but it was a little bit too much, and I did not want to deal with that. And it was just basically I wanted to add an ounce of gold to the stack and get rid of some junk silver. Now, I have quite a bit of 90% constitutional silver, and so, I don't have really much of an attachment to it. So I thought it was a good opportunity to add some gold. I mean, I paid probably on average between $12 to $14 face for those quarters and those halves. So right now it's going for well over 20. And so it worked out right there. And that's going to bring me into another topic I do want to get in on besides just this ratio trade. And that is sentimentality and how it can affect your stack and how you don't want it to affect your stack. Just because, like they say, the old axiom, business is never personal. And I think too many times we do get kind of caught in that trap when we are stacking more silver, gold, whatever it may be, because let's be honest, there's an emotional connection when you're buying silver and gold. It's just a fun thing to do, so when it comes to going on an online bullion dealer or in a coin shop, it's like a kid in a candy store, right? And you see all this cool stuff and you purchase it, and maybe you're not making the best decisions when it comes to the economics on the deal. However, there's just a lot of cool coins and rounds out there, silver bars, poured silver, the old numismatic stuff, like the old circulated US currency. There's just so much out there that's really attractive that it does really kind of hit that sentimentality button in all of us. But it really is important to separate that emotional tie because, let's be honest, a lot of us are stacking this kind of stuff, this bullion that I have out here, a tube of American Silver Eagles, a tube of Canadian Silver Maple Leafs, and I put one out in front here just as a better display. And that's just a gold bullion coin right there. And I think we always have to be prepared to liquidate our stack whenever it is advantageous. And so I saw this as one of those times, and it was time to go for a gold to silver ratio trade. I like that play whenever it hits 70 or below, and we are sitting. It's been relatively stable the past few weeks, or at least since the beginning of February here in 2021, around the 64 to 65 range. So that's the amount of silver in ounces it takes to equal 1 ounce of gold. I thought it was a good decision at the time, and I really had no sentimental connection to any of the silver that I traded away. It was some kookaburras, some Britannias, the Royal Mint coat of arms was in there. I believe like one random kangaroo and a few other government silver coins that I've purchased over the years. And it's just a a good opportunity, I thought, to make that move. Now, there are other coins, and I think it's a good way to talk about differentiating between your stack and your collection, because there are coins that I do have in my collection that I will not part with, whether it is like a Carson City Morgan dollar, whether it's a key date or not, that's just a cool coin to own. Other key date numismatic stuff, there's bullion. Maybe you are into the Marvel series or Star Wars and you like collecting maybe just American pop culture, and that is part of your collection more than it would be part of your stack. Now here's one that's more of a family heirloom. This is a 1903 half eagle, $5 Liberty head. So this was minted in San Francisco, and this was passed down to me. My great-grandfather originally owned this, probably back in 1903. I mean, it's possible. And then my grandpa took that on when my great-grandfather passed away in the early 1930s. When my grandpa passed away in 2002, my dad took hold of it, and I was at his house just about a year ago, maybe a little longer, maybe a year and a half ago, and he showed it to me, and he offered it up. So, keep it in the family. And that's just something, I have a sentimental attachment to this as more of a family heirloom. And it's a cool gold coin. I love these pre-33 gold coins. And it's 1903. It's not a key date by any means. The San Francisco mint mark is cool, but it's not a key date, key mint that year. So it's just one of those things, though, that emotional bond, because it comes all the way 4 generations back. I'm the 4th generation to own this particular coin. And, it's 118 years ago. I just think it's really cool. So it's nothing I will part with. When it comes to your stack, there are these type of things that you will find. Now, I know there are a lot of you out there who will be passing your silver and your gold down to your children. Now, I would assume you're doing that more for financial reasons, whether it's like the Eagles, for example, or the Maples, or 90%, whatever you're stacking, as a way to save money, to ensure your wealth against inflation, all the different variables that come with stacking precious metals. I think if you pass it down to your kids, that is a great option, because they will be able to take advantage of whatever this situation is at that time. But if you're just stacking to cash out at retirement, or if something comes up and you need a cash infusion for whatever reason it may be, it is really important to break apart from that sentimentality, just because it could hinder your decision making. You could find a great business opportunity and you won't do it because you're like, oh, well, I love my American Silver Eagles. Now, American Silver Eagles are great. I mean, I love them too. I probably have more of them than anything else now that I got rid of some of that junk silver. But I will not hesitate to sell them or trade them for gold if the right opportunity presents itself. I will always keep some, like the 1986, which was the first year, a 2021 of this Type 1 reverse, which we all know is the last year of that. It's always cool to keep one or a couple of those, but in the broader concept of stacking silver, I just don't think having a bunch of tubes like 2014s or 2018s or whatever it may be as a way to collect, it's just not very advantageous. Okay, so I hope that you all enjoyed this video. And once again, thanks to Castro Valley Coins. I hope you guys like when I go out there and I'm able to shoot some of the inside goings on. And I know I usually do it more in a video format rather than an interview format. That's just because they're busy. They have customers. I don't want to take them away from any of that, but maybe I will try to set something up with them in the future and talk with the employees there and just what they go through on a day-to-day basis. And thank you all for watching this video. And if you'd like to see similar videos about silver with a little bit of gold, then please subscribe and push that notification bell, smash that like button, and leave a comment. And until next time, this is the Stacking Cat.